What's poppin', Conroe High? Today's October 4th, 2018. I'm Juan.
And I'm David. On today's show, we have Brett Landry as our special guest, and we'll be having updates about Kavanaugh.
So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap.
CISD's Board of Trustees will be seeing a brand new face come Election Day. Three seats are open for election come November 6th. Those who are elected will serve 4 years without compensation as members of district's governing bodies. For Position 1, President Melanie Bush will not be seeking re-election, but is being contested by four contestants. Position 2 is currently being held by Ray Sanders and is being challenged by 2 contestants. And finally, Position 3, incumbent Skeeter Huber is being challenged by 1 opponent. Make sure to go out and vote if you are eligible to. Every vote counts.
We also wanted to give you a quick update about Brett Kavanaugh's Senate vote. The White House has reported that they found no collaboration of the sexual assault allegations pledged against Brett Kavanaugh. This was after the FBI's latest probe examining all the interview reporters. The White House's decision from the reporters are not final at this point. In the confirmation process, Brett's fate will be determined by U.S. senators who are set to review all the findings today. Some maybe draw different conclusions. Voting will take place tomorrow. Be sure to tune in if interested.
We'll be right back with our special guest, Mr. Landry, after this commercial.
As soon as you play, I'm playing. I'm saying my first drum, second's your first beat. I'm saying first, you 2 feet, then we might stand up. Like first you get your hands, then I get your hands up. My sound, your throat, my dance, your feet. You hear my no heartbeat. The metronome in your chest keeps you in time till there's no time. So you sing till you got no breath, and whoever's next dances to the song you've left. Music creates movements, inspire movements. Where I am, you've been. There is you, then there is music. Music follows you.
Yearbook pre-sales have started. The price is currently $80. You can purchase your yearbook in the Flair Room 227 and with a financial secretary at either campus or at www.ball4.com. How else will you remember your time at CHS when you are 75 years old? Purchase your copy of the yearbook today.
We want to welcome today's special guest, Brett Landry, the audio-video production teacher.
Thanks for joining us today.
How are y'all guys?
Good. Good. So, how does the news differ from this year to last year?
So last year around Christmas time, I came in and took over the AV program. And so we made the transition from KCHS to KTIG. And so there was a big difference there. We went from standard definition to high definition. Last year, we were editing everything using either Final Cut or Adobe Premiere and then posting it the same day, which was a lot of work and took a lot more time. And then this year, we decided to go ahead and start recording it live. So we're not editing anymore. So it's saving us some time.
All right. And what do you expect to accomplish this year?
So this year, I'm hoping to have at least a 10 to 15 minute show every day except for Friday because that's our day off. And so I'm hoping to accomplish that. And I'm really hoping to include engaging content that students want to see and are interested in watching.
Can you give us an insight on how AV is run?
So the way it works is my first and second period right now are taking care of weather, sports, and special segments. And so when we get here, that's the first thing we do. We get our weather segment done for the day, we get our sports segment done for the day, and then my special segment team works on whatever special thing they're working on. And so that's first and second period. Third period starts, that's when your class comes in. And so third period, we start by writing the script for the actual show. We have about 30 minutes to prep the show, write the script, get the graphics together. And then we do a quick sound check just to make sure that everything's sounding good, so we don't have technical difficulties like we had the other day, right? And so we do our quick sound check, and then we actually run the show right at the beginning of fourth period.
And what got you interested in audio video?
So I was actually pre-med in college, my third year in college, and realized that that wasn't my passion. And so through a group at church, we started making videos, and I realized how passionate I was about videos. Eventually became a teacher and just love being able to pass on my passion to you guys about making videos.
So what do you have planned for second semester?
So second semester, I'm hoping to get together with all of our advanced students and actually put together a mini series, something to do with student life. And so hopefully we'll have a good solid 8 or 9 episode mini series that we'll send to YouTube, and teachers will show in their classrooms. And I think that'll be really fun and interesting.
And is there anything you would like to say to students who aren't in the class but love to make videos?
Yeah, so if you're not in AV and you like to make videos, make sure you sign up for Audio Video Productions next year. It is a blast, a lot of fun. It's a lot of work too, but you learn a lot, and I think you definitely need to sign up.
Well, thanks for joining us, Mr. Landry. Now let's take it to weather.
Thanks, guys. I'm Josue, your weather anchor for today for the last time in the while. Let's get straight into the facts coming up. We'll be starting with the temperature as always, as today is going to be 85 degrees, while the high is going to be 89 and the low is going to be 75. And as of later on today, we'll be having a 40 to 50% chance of rain today, and as we look for the rest of the week, it'll be the same, so better get yourself covered with umbrella. Not forgetting in the world of pollen, we will be having a medium amount of it, so it's going to be a little bit tamer than the rest of the week. Now to finish off with our fact of the day. There are more tigers living in Texas than in the rest of the world. Think about that. I'm Josue, back to you guys at the studio.
We'll be right back after this break.
So I just took my test.
How did you do?
I don't think I passed.
You can always retest.
Nah.
You know, she's right, you know. Students will be allowed 2 full retest opportunities per 9 weeks in level classes at their remediation with teacher. Pre-AP and honors classes will be allowed 1 full credit retest opportunity with required remediation.
Where'd you even come from?
When I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
We'll take it to sports and another video from Trent Shelton.
Thanks, guys. I'm Angel, and we have some tea about some sports. In professional sports, the New York Yankees totally destroyed the Oakland A's in the American League with a wild card round, with the score being 7-2. In NBA news, the Houston Rockets are off to a hot start, beating the Memphis Grizzlies 131-115. Way to go, guys. In high school sports, Cardinal Varsity Football has a game at Klein today, so y'all go out and support and show your Tiger pride. Today's quote comes from Ali Balouche. Have a purpose, have a goal, something impossible you want to accomplish. Then prove to the world that it's not impossible. Alright, that's all from me. Back to you guys.
How was football practice today?
Pretty good. I got to learn more drills and what positions I'm going to play.
It's pretty cool, man. Keep working hard, all right? Keep working hard. Andy, can you hand me a slice of cheese, please? You good? What's going on with you? Because I've been noticing, you know, this whole week you kind of been all right. What's going on?
Well, honestly, I've been thinking a lot. I graduated like 3 months ago, and it just seems like everyone's getting jobs straight out of college, and I moved here thinking that there was going to be so many opportunities for me, and everyone just thinks that I'm so put together and that I have everything figured out, but really I feel like I'm just falling apart.
Listen, I understand what you're going through. I've been there, but I need you to understand this. Sometimes it takes certain things falling apart for better things to fall into place. Sometimes it takes losing what you're settling for to remind you of what you truly deserve. Sometimes it takes the most uncomfortable paths to lead your life to the most beautiful place. I know it's hard, but you'll never see the purpose of the storm until you see the growth it produced. You'll never see the purpose of someone leaving your life until you see what's best for your life. You'll never understand why you're going through what you're going through until you see the strength, the power, the growth that it built inside of you. I want you to understand this and believe this, Annie. Your current situation is not your final destination. This storm will eventually run out of rain. This struggle that's seeming like it's lasted forever will eventually run out of pain. This hurt you will turn into the greatest you. This broken you will turn into the best you. Let these hard times, the hardest times in your life, turn into your best life. Let these bad days create your best days. Like that proverb says, just when the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. So understand, just because something is over doesn't mean your life is over. This chapter is not your story. This moment is not your identity. This pain is not your life. You have to believe the tables of your life will turn. This pain will become power. This weakness will become strength. This confusion will become peace. Better things are coming for your life. Your heart will heal. Your tears will dry. Your mind will calm. This storm will end. It will take time, but I promise you, things will get better. Everything you're going through will eventually turn into everything you made it through. Never forget that every single day is a new beginning. Make today yours. Like I always tell you, it all starts with you. It's rehab time, right? Let's get it. That's the smile I'm looking for. Let's enjoy the rest of this pizza.
Thanks for that, guys. We want to finish up our newscast today with a few announcements.
Wednesday, October 10th, sophomores and juniors will be taking a test, and seniors will have late arrival. You will receive your sticker soon telling you which room you will be in for the test.
Remember to bring a calculator that day. Calculators will not be provided by the school.
Your PSAT tip of the day is to answer every question on the test. Each question is worth 1 point, so don't leave anything blank. You will not be penalized for the wrong answer choices. If you are down to the last minute on your section, choose a letter and bubble the rest of the way down. Don't leave anything blank.
Listen for more PSAT tips next week on KTIG.
Our club will be on Tuesday, October 9th at 2:45 in room 131.
Spanish club will be meeting today after school in the rotunda.
Students who have already finished Spanish 3 with an A average that have not turned in the application for Spanish National Honor Society, please come by room 410 or 417 to pick up an application. They are due by Friday.
UIL Social Studies is having their first meeting today in room 422.
UIL Mathematics will have informational meeting after school on Wednesday, October 10th in room 262.
Come show your talent at this year's talent show on November 15th. Sign up for an audition by scanning one of the QR codes on any talent show posters. Auditions are October 16th through the 18th, so hurry and secure your spot.
Today we have a pit bull mix, Waylon. He's 4 years old and heartworm positive. Don't be scared to adopt him because he is a pit bull. He still needs a good, lovable home.
Go by the Conroe Animal Shelter for more information or call this number.
One final thing, this will be our final show together.
Your anchors from next week on will be Angel and Josue. We will miss you guys.
Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to follow us at KTIG News on all social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in Monday for KTIG News.